Hi, Emerson.
Hello, how are you?
I'm great, thank you. It's so good to meet you.
Good to meet you too. Is it Moani? How do you pronounce?
Sorry.
Is it
It,
Moani, the way that you pronounce your name?
it's Moani, yes.
Moani. How are you, Moani?
I'm great. I'm really nervous. I'm
Yeah.
cornered. I feel cornered, and then you're gonna shoot me now.
So, you know the drill.
Okay.
What's your Siki story and what got you here?
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't even know really
yeah.
how to say when the seeking has started or not. I guess at some point in my life when I was little, somebody said to me that I'm not okay, maybe, and
Okay.
then something started to get better
Okay.
or was trying to get better. Yeah, I was never really comfortable in my life. I always felt like I'm not really landing anywhere. Like I couldn't find a person that I could be that fits me.
Yeah,
And I was always with one foot outside of what's happening. Always like, I don't know what's going on. This is kind of,
yeah.
I can't really. But fast forward, I've done a lot of stuff like acting and singing and music making and writing, and now I'm painting.
Looks great.
You know, yeah. Because that was always, I guess, through the singing and the painting, I was able to be in a state of flow and where just nothing matters and you just feel that everything is it's just perfect.
Mm,
I don't know if I can explain it well. Let me put that on. It's better to hear you better.
yeah.
So, okay. Um, and then at some point I very much I heard you talk about your story about spirituality
Mhm.
and the trap of that, and here I am. After I quit my full-time job in 2015, I think it was, I decided to be a yoga teacher and just went like that. So I did the yoga teacher training and I got really, really deep into spirituality and I completely lost it. And
Yeah,
then I thought that I was getting the right way. I discovered Muji on YouTube. And that was the closest that I felt I got to what I was seeking, I guess, because it felt like he was talking a lot about the heart. I never was in those mind things. So I'm really bad at reading. I
mhm.
can't really read. It's really, so I haven't had much of book stuff to read. So he got me with this heart center and love and opening. But then I noticed that what was happening, I was trying to get rid of things and to be the awareness, and I never got it. And I got angry. I got angrier and I kind of rejected everything. And I felt miserable and alone a lot of times, just like you described. And
You're not the only one. I've heard this several times. Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
yep.
yeah. It's a common thread.
And
Yeah, yeah.
yes. So now I have learned as I lived in in Germany for 20 years and I
Okay.
lived for about 5 years in America where I'm married. My husband is American,
Mhm.
but then I left to come back to my home country and
Okay.
I don't know why. There was some kind of seeking of, I have no idea what I was seeking to come and find here
Mhm.
to release trauma or to become a saint and save the world. And
Yeah,
this
yeah.
country needs my help.
Oh, wow, you went there too, huh?
Big time to find that this is all complete stories. And but somehow, actually not for long, maybe for about 6 months, a friend introduced me to radical non-duality, so to say. And I just didn't watch much. Maybe a few Jim Newman, Tony Parsons, maybe one, and there is this Alexis
Mhm.
and Zabi who you talk
Yeah,
to. But then I found your one-on-ones, and I was like, okay, I want this.
yeah,
It's just feels really, yeah, these pointings are doing something, and listening to people talk makes me even angrier because it's just like, okay, that's great, but everybody's telling you can't go there. Well, great. So now
yeah,
what?
yeah. It becomes a form of gatekeeping, although probably not
Yes,
intentional, right?
yes,
Yeah, it's
totally.
probably not
Yeah,
intentional, but the moment that there is an authority of what the subject of non-duality, then
yeah.
the listener feels inadequate.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
And then
totally,
it becomes
totally.
another kind of like frustration, right?
Yes,
It becomes
yes.
another prison.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another thing that I have to get somehow.
Yeah. Yeah. Now I
Yeah,
have to, now after my 200 hours of teacher training, now I have to lose the self. Now I have to drop the me. Which one is
yeah,
it? Right.
yeah,
After doing
yeah.
the yamas and the yamas, probably you know that, you know.
I was bad at all these. I didn't read the books.
Good for you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Wow, that's amazing. It's like there's a, as I said, there's a common thread with especially, it's almost like a blessing and a curse when at a very young age you see that there's something off about this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, it is exactly like you
And it
say.
triggers a longing to figure out what this is that can't be figured out. But
Yeah.
and it becomes this long journey of going to the next, going to the next retreat,
Mm.
next teacher training, next teacher, next speaker,
Yeah.
next
Yeah.
video. How many videos have I seen? Luckily did
Mm.
not get into books because I talk to people with so many someone said to me, I think a few days ago, what am I going to do with all of these books? I'm like, yard sale.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah.
It's very simple, right? It's very simple.
Yeah.
Is after you have, it goes back into that unknowing knowing, when there's
Mm.
almost like there's this, and this is just a story, of course, there's a part of your life that you know that there's something off.
Mm-hmm.
What if that something off is your thinking?
It must be.
Yeah.
It
What if
must
the
be.
culprit of all of it is the thinker?
Yeah.
And then the thinker uses language that's all made up, uses words that's all fabricated. And then
Yes.
even when you think that it's all real, so it's always, I always say this, it's like being 1 foot in the door, 1 foot out of the door. There's a knowing
Mhm.
and there's also an automatic unknowing. Because what you think you know is just another fantasy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
I've
what if,
been,
yeah, sorry,
yeah.
go ahead. No, no, go ahead.
I've been totally seeing
Yeah.
that you can make up stories about everything from thousands of
Yeah.
perspectives, that nothing has really meaning, that is totally natural, and we're just putting words from whatever we know.
Yeah.
And I totally know that words are made up. Like it was years ago, even when I just knew that time is a complete BS. First of
Yeah.
all, because we're taught time, right? I
Yeah.
couldn't get it as a child. I couldn't get it, and I was so angry at my parents. Like, why am I learning this thing. What does that even mean? But yeah, then you're inside of this box, and then you're like, yeah, but how do I get out now?
Well, let's go a bit further. So, what are you without that observer?
What am I about
Without the observer, the
without
one
the
that's
obs
observing that, there's no time, there's no thing, because that's another thing.
nothing, because
Yeah.
observer is just a word.
What are you without the observer of the observer now?
That which we called awareness.
What are you without that word awareness? Because that's just another knowing. What are you without the awareness of awareness?
What am I without the awareness? It's all words.
Yeah. So, what are you without language at this second?
What am I without language?
You don't have to
This is
respond. You don't have to respond yet.
what am I
Just go
without
to the
language?
direct simplicity of what's being pointed, right? So, what are you without language at this very second?
What am I without language at this second? Hmm.
There's a direct quietness to this. And I think you've been seeing that, watching the videos. It's almost like you've been here so many times before, but not you. So what are you
Hmm.
without you at this moment? What do you believe at this very instance if you cannot go to the past or the future?
What do I believe if I can't go in
To
the
the past
past
or
or the
future?
future? Nothing
Yeah.
comes.
Yeah. So if
Nothing
nothing
comes.
comes, where is the I, where is the self? Without the past or the future.
I can't seem to
Come up with any.
find. No,
Yeah.
no,
Yep.
can't come up with anything. No,
There you go. So
no.
without the next, without the past, is there anything missing?
Without the next. No.
Yeah. So if there's nothing missing, what's there to seek?
Oh my God, this is so stupid.
It is.
What are we even doing here?
Exactly. So if all words are made up, what's there to know?
Nothing.
Nothing. Yeah.
Nothing needs
Yeah.
to be known.
That's right. Nothing needs to be figured out. Nothing needs to be aware of. It's just all mumbo jumbo, isn't it?
Wow.
Yeah. Contracted
But
energy, all of that is just all mind stuff.
and it's not it's totally it's a crazy vibration. It's I'm just talking,
That's
but
okay.
uh I feel like this is trying to put the feet somewhere,
Yeah,
trying to
yeah, yeah.
land some.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
crazy.
It is, it is, it is. But if you see it, right? If you take away the past and the future, where is it going to land?
It's
It's wild, huh? Right? Because it's
yeah.
almost like we're kind of like in a trance, in a spell
Mm.
of language, of identity, but without language, where's the identity?
There's no identity.
Without the belief, where's the self, where's the me?
It's a script.
Yeah,
It's just a script.
it's
Oh, this is so easy.
yeah.
How can you not even see it? Wow. It's embarrassingly silly, easy.
Isn't it?
It's yeah. And you sit through schools
You go through the
and
heart, you go through the me,
oh,
you talk
yeah.
countless, you do countless YouTube videos, you do 200 hours, all to just basically, this is ripping apart that veil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
It's not painting the veil like something kind of like pink or lavender or purple. You end up saying, oh, that's the color of the no me.
it's so weird. It's so weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. So, what are you seeing with that language?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. There's nothing to be seen.
Yeah.
Just this.
Yeah.
And it's just wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's so funny,
It's
right? Because we spend decades, years trying to figure this out, and it just takes an instant.
it takes an instant.
Yeah.
Not even an instant.
Not even an instant. Yeah.
Oh my God.
At one point, I was like, what was I thinking? I'm like, oh my goodness, even thinking is just a thought. Even I is just a thought. So I'm not even thinking because that's just a thought.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Are you in Germany right now?
No, I am in Bulgaria
Oh,
too.
wow.
Yes.
Wow. You're the only second person that I've heard from Bulgaria. So
Oh,
usually,
really?
yeah.
Oh, I was thinking I was the only one who's gonna.
There's another one with you know, I think we have a video together. I can't
Oh,
remember.
wonderful.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'd love to meet that person.
Yeah, I'll find it. I'll find it for you. I can't
Oh, it'd
remember.
be so great.
Yeah. It's also the
Because
same, right? So this I don't remember much, but it's the same thing. It's just how is it so simple and um yeah, and how come it seems so complicated when the teacher or the speaker is talking about it?
yes. Yeah, and I was really thinking about what you said about gatekeeping. And yeah, they don't really maybe they have joy. There's this joy of just talking and chatting,
Yeah.
just like painting, right?
Yeah. But it's also
But
performative.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's a stage, of
It's a
course.
stage. Yeah, it's a stage, right? So, but what I talk about this is like, you know what, if you take it, what's between thought and no thoughts?
Is this?
Yeah. It's that liminal space. There's really no in between. It's just a trick because there's no opposites. It's like where you I was like when you said that you were an artist, I'm like, okay, this is some artists snap into it because they know this space.
Yeah,
Like, you know, like you probably spend like hours painting and everything, right?
yeah.
And it doesn't matter thinking, no thinking, because there's just a direct, almost direct contact with what we can't talk about. It's in
Yeah,
between the
it's
paint brushes. It's in between the strokes. It's in
yeah.
between the mixing of the paint. For me, it's in between the beats. It's in between the
Yeah.
music,
Yeah.
the chord
The music.
progressions. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. And it's the painting, and it's the singing, and it's the chord progression. It's beautiful,
Yeah. Yeah.
beautiful. And then here I am using my mind to get out of the mind, which is what we do when we're
Yeah.
trying to figure out non-duality.
This is so weird.
And if you look at
Oh,
it, you see it now that all teachings, and even it doesn't matter if it's
yeah.
prescriptive or descriptive, if there's a teacher
Mm,
or a speaker, because it's all mind stuff,
totally. Oh my God, totally, totally.
right?
Yeah, as soon as somebody speaks, I've always been like that. I've been that like that in school. I never got any of those lessons and the things that I had to put in my head. It was so hard, and
Yeah.
I just the more it got, and I think I started university and I was like, nope,
Nope.
nope, no, don't go and do that.
Yeah.
And just I
So in the
felt like,
story, you have some clarity already. You see through the bullshit
yeah,
already, right? But
yeah,
you also bought into more bullshit,
yes.
like we all do, right? It's like
Mm-hmm.
when I was younger, and this is just a story, doesn't really matter. I asked my parents, why did you bring me here? What's the point of all of this?
Mm-hmm.
And they're
Yeah,
like, they make fun of me because they said you ask these kind of questions when you were younger. So
yeah,
there was almost like a seeing through what's happening, but I can't seem to figure it out. But it's not about the
mm-hmm.
figuring out. It's about
Yeah.
figuring out. The one that's trying to figure out is just a pigment of the imagination. It's like an
Mm-hmm.
imaginary friend that took over.
Yeah,
Yes,
totally.
right. And that imaginary friend is now talking to imaginary people that claims that they're enlightened, or that there's speaker, that there's no one here or whatever. And
Yeah,
and they're playing in the minefield. According to this person, it's awareness. According to this person, it's the heart. According to this other imaginary friend, it's about contracted energy and know me and all that kind of stuff. But they're all just thought level, speaking,
yeah, all
teaching. It
words.
doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that can be. That can be. It's not immediate. It's not.
No.
It's the word is between. It's just the word. You're looking at the word, you're focusing on it, and then you're lost. You're
Yeah.
gone. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not you, but you know
Yeah.
what I mean.
Yeah. It's
And
it's it's so
yeah,
um it's so simple
yeah,
that you don't even have to understand what simple is.
yeah. Wow. I'm trying to do the thing that a lot of people do with you. It's like there's nobody up here. But I
Yeah.
have the feeling this is not resolved, that there's still somebody here. It's,
What are you without the next? What are you without that belief?
what am I without the next?
Yeah.
Can't land again, can't
Can't
land.
land. Yeah.
No.
So see, the mind will always try to land. The character is always trying to say that, well, I don't get it yet. It's not about getting it. It's about seeing
Yeah,
through the one that's trying to get it is made up.
yeah.
The one that's seeing that it's made up is also made up.
Yeah,
Yeah. The difference is some people believe that the one that's seeing no me or awareness is something that they believe in, like there's no me, or it's the self, or it's the I am, or it's the awareness. And even if you say no awareness, that's just another landing.
yeah,
Yeah,
totally. Everything is just a landing.
yeah, yeah. So I always say this, right? The moment that the teacher or speaker is traveling all around the world with flowers right beside them, trying to spread the gospel or the message or something.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my God. I wanted
It's
to be one of those.
you can do, but you can be a bullshit color. You know what I'm saying? You can be a
Yeah,
clear a clarity in the sea of mists.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
That's true. Yeah. It feels good.
yeah.
Wow.
Because
Oof.
if you buy into the narrative that I have something, that I'm special, that I'm an authority figure, that there's no one here, that there's just pure consciousness awareness, then you have a landing again.
Mm.
I have a feeling if even if you share this, that you're good at you'll be good at pulling the rug under.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. How long did you teach as a yoga teacher?
I started 2016 right away with the first day I went to the teacher training. They wanted us to teach right away. So it was surprising that it went very well because I was very shy,
Mm.
but people really liked it. And so I just,
Yeah,
just continued. And then I did it up to, I would still teach, but it kind of lost, I lost trust in all that and belief. Just because to me, I felt like a fraud, just like you at some point was like, okay, I don't trust it.
yeah,
And then somehow I found like, I've totally, it was all about yoga and meditation. And then I lost joy. There
yeah,
was no joy anymore.
yeah,
It was just about getting it right. And then I was
yeah.
so harsh to people, when they were not still, or I was like inside of me, like, this person,
Well, you
I
know what?
have to bend them right.
If you look at it, it's a structure again of hierarchies. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
yes,
yeah. Just a
totally.
second, okay, Moani. Just a second. Just a brief second. Just a second. Sorry about that.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's just a never ending, and there's the 300 hour, so the 500 hour. Then you have to be a teacher trainer. Then it just never ends. It's just the never ending. It's a um yeah, and it's the same thing.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with being a non-duality teacher or speaker and
Mm.
everything like that, right? Um, it's because if you're just really just getting high on your own supply of words, then you just become a word dealer.
Mm.
And then there's the
Yeah.
seekers are high on the words of there's nothing being
Yes.
everything, right? If you,
Yes.
or, they just have to be reminded that there's no me somehow. And it's somehow kind of like, it's like the new opiate for the masses kind of thing.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
It really
Or
is.
that you are
Yeah.
awareness, or you are the self, or you are the I am. And then they
Mm.
have a new belief system now. And that
Yes.
belief system now is their precious kind of thing, right? And
Mm.
yet it's still an intoxication.
I don't know how you've managed to find that, all this, how to bring it to people. I love that because you're the only one. There's nobody else who's doing that. It's amazing. It's really snap.
Yeah,
The other day, I watched this lady she was, she did one-on-one with you. I think she was from Canada. And you said to her, "Okay, we're friends now. You can come over."
yeah,
And the way it happened to her, I was really mind blown. In
yeah,
this split of a second, she was just.
yeah, yeah. It's great. It's great because you know what? There was just kind of like what when you were when you were saying there's something off. Me and
Mm,
being in the spiritual community, there's something off about this. How come people are? It's just a turning, revolving door of suffering, basically.
totally.
And then
Yes.
it's almost like it's perpetuating it.
Yeah.
because there's always going to be something to work on, something to do, and everything. And then I started seeing it in the non-duality circles too. It's just people hawking words. People have this. They think that their word is now ineffable, right? That
Mm.
there's going to be non-duality police now policing you. There's no me, or
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
all awareness.
Always.
You can only get this through meditation, that kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
So they're gatekeepers because their belief is the wall, the imaginary wall that they're leaning on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyone that is hawking
Yeah.
any kind of words or anything, right? I even make fun of the in between because the in between is just it's just more
Yeah,
language. But
it
what the
is.
in between does is it's like a thorn to remove the thorn, and then you don't need it
Mm.
anymore.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
You're just like you're just like really cornering,
yeah,
with this question and that question, and you're completely it's gone. It's
yeah.
just you can't answer it.
You can't. It's just a really direct, honest talk about what this is,
Yeah,
without
yeah,
without um without the pretension that you'll never get this.
yeah, yeah,
Or the arrogance that there's no, whatever it is that's being said. Probably
yeah.
the speaker doesn't mean it that way, but they're just mimicking or parroting words over and over again, right?
Yeah, I have noticed that these no-dual teachers, they all have the same language. They use the same words. Um, and I don't know. I've written
Have
a little piece
Yes.
of, sorry.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Um, I don't know if you know the story of how Muji actually got it. Well, he didn't get it, but how uh, this fell off from
Mm.
him. Well, I don't explain it very well. But he was with some, I don't, he's called, I think, Papaji.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
And what I got from him, he said something about, you can't pray to God, you can't talk to God. If if you don't do that, you don't get it. Or I don't remember, but whatever he said, you have to disappear. You disappear now. And I've tried to do that, sit and disappear.
See, that's the thing, right? It proposes that there's something to happen in the next,
To disappear.
to disappear. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, yeah.
Oh my, they're so mischievous, these words.
It is. It is. And I don't know if they see that what they're doing basically is just promoting it, is perpetuating seeking, because once in a while it's almost like a lottery system. It becomes
Yeah.
very exclusive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never been actually one who goes and sits in front of teachers and listens to them. I don't know, I always had this feeling that this is again some school,
Yeah.
and school did not go well with me. But just like you, I have a when singing, that was actually not even painting. Painting has a very tiny, but with singing, there was this really immediate opening of
Yeah.
there's nothing here. And where the words disappear, right? There's just this
Yeah.
music. And I wanted to ask you about that. So maybe a
I love singing
couple,
too.
right? It's everything's gone.
Yeah.
And I started singing without words also.
Oh,
Couple,
beautiful.
yeah, just sounds, just sounds. I got a loop machine and I was just, looping my voice over and over
I
again.
love loop machines. They're awesome.
Yes, they're beautiful. But now I got rid of the loop machine and I was like, no, I'm just gonna do it authentically.
Yeah.
Well, whatever. But what did I want to say? That yeah, I wanted to ask you about that. A couple of weeks ago, I started to notice, and you talked about these cicadas in my ears.
Yeah, yeah,
I mean, I remember as a kid, I had these when I was sick, when I was quiet,
yeah,
laying down, I would hear that.
yeah.
And now it's gotten super loud. It's always here all the
Yeah,
time, really
it's
loud.
it's almost like when the distortion of the mind starts thinning out, then there
Okay.
is a quietness, like a cicada, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
And and it's always what's there. It's almost like a gentle reminder that the thought, the me, the belief, the character is
Yeah.
just noise.
Yeah.
And then in this
Beautiful.
cicada thing, which is a combination of silence and noise, everything melts into it,
Hmm.
basically.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
It's really comfortable.
at one point I thought it was my family is has a lot of medical professionals, so I would talk about this of that. I thought it was a ringing of the ears, so I ended up getting it checked. I thought I didn't have a memory, so I, you know what, which I don't. So I got a test for the
Yeah,
mind for the neurology as well. Um,
yeah.
and I passed all of that basically. And I started talking about it to people that I do one-on-ones with, right? Almost even immediately. So for example,
Mm.
if you take away the language what's left, there you go.
Oh, so beautiful.
Yeah.
Stop it. It's so beautiful. Oh my
Yeah,
God. It's so easy and beautiful.
it is. Yeah,
This is all the music I need, really.
yeah.
It's just all
I
there.
love
You just can.
Sigaroos. Do you like Sigaroos? It's an Icelandic band that invented a language that doesn't mean anything.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So there's Icelandic. Is it Icelandic? It's from Iceland basically. So they have a
Yeah,
bunch of albums um and the words are all just invented. So they
yeah,
sing in a non-discriminate. You don't know the meaning. It's like a new language, and it's
yeah,
beautiful because you're not trying to
yeah.
figure out what they're saying, and maybe
Mm,
that's something that's coming out for you, is that there's just this
yeah,
verbal thing, right?
yeah,
And all of this talk about non-duality, and it's such a fringe. You know what I'm saying? No one knows about it even. The influence of it is just so minute, right?
mm,
That it only kind of like just appears to stubborn seekers that are rebellious against
yeah,
authority, only to land in more authority.
yeah,
Yeah. Because now people are fighting to see who has the authority over non-duality. So there's different groups, you know what I'm saying? That there's non-duality, this one, non-duality, this one, non-duality, this. And
mm,
for something that is supposed to be not two, there's so many versions of it. So what I try to do is just it's I'm going really purely direct with it.
mm.
And it's funny
Yeah,
when people don't understand what I'm doing, people are like, oh, he's a teacher, or oh, he's a speaker. None of those are just words. As if being a teacher or a speaker makes you better or worse.
yeah,
Those are just identities. So people
yes,
are listening, you know what I'm saying, to this and thinking that there's a speaker, a teacher, or enlightened, not enlightened. They're just words. The moment that you believe that someone's enlightened, you're screwed because it's just a belief. So what's between enlightened and not enlightened?
nothing.
Yeah,
Not even nothing.
not even nothing. Yeah,
Oh, I love the silence. Oh my God.
yeah.
It's not even silence.
Not
It's
even silence. Yeah,
just.
yeah. It's just
And in the evening, well, also during the day, but I do see this movement. Is that something that is like I see the movement of these white, well, not they're not even white anymore. They're kind of all colored like particles.
like
And in the
fractals.
evening, yeah, in the evening, it's never dark. It's like the whole room is
Yeah,
all the colors and they're just buzzing like this. Buzz.
yeah. It's just And again, it's languageless. You can't even say that. You can't even
No.
say that. But I know what you're talking about, right?
Yeah, yeah.
It's like this morning. I was walking around and there's this mist, and I see this. I still have this expression, like
I can imagine. Wow. Yeah.
it's just it's there's just a never. This is don't ever put a landing to it because this is a never ending unfolding of something that
Oh,
is
yes.
always is, right? And I pity the characters that have landed on something because now they're going to be
Mm,
defending that landing. Now they're going to
mm,
say, they're going to say that there is whatever. There's just awareness or consciousness, or the only way to this is
yeah.
meditation.
Yeah.
It has to realization has to be there, and then now they're stuck again into that dreamscape, rather than seeing this as just a beautiful, infinitely undoing of everything that's ever known, so that
Yeah.
we can come into clarity of something that is always unknown. It's the fear of the unknown is so ridiculous because if you take away the words, what are you looking at right now?
Everything I've ever wanted,
Yeah,
there you go.
yeah,
It's just like this
yeah,
freedom,
yeah,
peace,
yeah.
all that, but no words to it. Just shut up.
Yep. What
You know,
towards
so,
I did the last retreat. I did the last retreat for intense, immense seekers that needs constant, like so towards the
uh,
end of it, towards the third day or the fourth day, which is the last 2 days, we were running out of language. So I just kept on going this like this,
I love that.
and they're like, oh. Anyone that walked in probably thought that this is bonkers.
Yeah, it could be intimidating, really intimidating,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, but it was just funny. There was just a lot of laughter, but there was a lot of intensity in the beginning, right? Because people are like, I flew all around the world to come see you. It better. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
To hear shush. Oh, wow. Wow.
yeah. The wildness is that everyone says that no one can notice, but someone that's saying that pretends that there's no one, that they know that no one can notice. So what are you without the knower? Because that's the thing. The knower, the thinker, the observer, the experiencer, the one that is seemingly,
Oh,
yeah, it's wild, huh?
they're also these such beautiful stories. All these stories, they're beautiful. And it's understandable that you would
It's
just
art.
jump in and play it,
It's art. If you look at it,
It's
it's
hard.
it's a masterpiece art. It's
Oh,
the
wow.
stories, right? It's masterpiece. It's tragic, it's comic, it's like the greatest movie that you've never seen. The
Yes.
greatest story that can
Yes.
never be told, right?
Yeah.
It's wow. We were like laughing. I have some people over here that we were talking about the journey of this, of how ridiculous it is and how much suffering, you know what I'm saying, that I thought I had to endure to get this when it's completely optional.
Oh my God. Oh my God. And
I
it
was
starts,
sorry, go ahead.
sorry,
No, no, go ahead.
it starts so early.
Yeah.
I remember a time when I was been probably a very little child, but remember how my mom wanted to buy an ice cream and she asked, "Do you want ice cream?" And I was so hurt because how can she not know that I do? I had
Yeah, yeah,
this
yeah. That's
feeling of you
yeah,
have to know it's the same.
yeah. Wow.
And then you go to school and you lose it.
Beautiful.
You know what's wonderful? Oh my God. I think this is a blessing. Well, but I've been babysitting for the last week, and I'm doing this job. And I watched these thoughts were coming in. Oh, you're such a loser, you doing just babysitting. But then, wow, I spent a whole week with this baby, and we're just laughing and playing. And I'm like,
I would pay to, you know what, because I've seen my little nephews and nieces, right?
yes,
And it's just the most awake kind of thing when they're
absolutely.
newborns.
Absolutely.
Um,
Absolutely.
yeah,
It's so amazing. It's 10 months old, and we just play and laugh and sing without words. We're just blabbering, but we're
yeah.
understanding each other. And it's just really, this is it, and then I hear his mom talking from time to time, and she's worrying about stuff, and I'm just listening to this. I'm like, whoa, this is so weird.
When I see babies, like, like someone's carrying a baby, and then we lock eyes, there's
Yeah.
just this. It's almost
Yes.
like a. Again, this is just a story. That's the best transmission.
Totally.
Because
I
there's
I
no
get it.
separation there. Because there's no
Yes.
separation from. There's no thoughts there, and it's
No,
just
that
it's just
yeah,
beautiful, right? And
it's beautiful. And you feel it. You look in their eyes and they get you.
yeah,
You have to just stay like this
yeah.
and ah
And now, especially now that there is, again, this is just a story, that there's clarity here. When, for example, there's a baby in the elevator, and we're just looking at them like making faces, right? It's just
ah
I feel like a child again. That's what it is. It's like that
yes.
because you know what? You probably the same, Moani, right? When you were younger, you wanted to grow up so fast because something was missing, and you think that the passage of time will get you to figure out what this is. But it's actually the innocence. This is the innocence.
Yes.
The
Yes.
innocence of playing like an adult, the innocence of playing like a
Mm,
spiritual or non-duality speaker or teacher. It's all play.
yes. Yes.
So when you see a
And
toddler playing, kind of like just seeing that this is all play, that's perfection
yes.
there.
Yes.
Yes.
Totally.
Yeah.
We can learn so much from kids, from
Yeah.
babies. Yeah.
So I'm glad that you did that, that you had that experience
Yeah.
of, yeah.
Yeah.
And again, right, the thoughts will always try to sabotage that by saying that, what are you
Mm,
doing babysitting?
mm,
Or for example, with me, when I was with my mom and my dad, seeing them in their elder years, living in their house for a few years, taking care, helping out, and seeing them
mm.
with a new lens,
Yeah.
from another perspective. What is this 50 plus year old guy doing, spending time, you know, what a failure, basically, right? For me, it was a
Mm.
triumph, just seeing just how um, beautiful life is in a way, without what your idea of it is,
Yeah. And
without
it
your
feel
perception of it, without your knowledge of it.
doesn't it also feel like being free to love finally?
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
like, actually I thought I had like a glimpse last year or something. I don't even know what a glimpse is, but let's say an opening maybe where there was still a lot of fear and that identification with some story. But there was this something a little opened up, and there was so much love for people, for everybody on the streets. And
yeah.
I would just hear people talking about, oh, my life is so bad. And grandmas here, there are a lot of grandmas here on the streets who complain. That's like the story of the Bulgarian story of the grandma. uh, they meet on the streets and they talk about problems
Oh
and
my god.
life is hard and yeah, and everybody's looking like this. And you just pass them by and you look at their faces and you're like, that just stories, and they
Yeah.
repeat that and they live it. And they're such good actors in that. And and it's amazing to, yeah, I mean, you can't do anything. You just
Oh
Can
yeah,
love
oh
love
yeah. And
that and be like,
it's the same thing with politics if you look at that, right? There's just a whole bunch
totally.
bunch of people taking one side, the other person taking one side, and then their belief system gets, and then wow, it's
Politics don't get me wrong.
I
I
don't watch
left.
it. I don't watch it.
I
Yeah.
never. I just at a very young age just looking at. Okay, I don't want to be, but looking at elderly guys who behave like little boys on TV, it just I knew it that this is complete
On both
BS. This is
sides.
just no makes no sense. Where actually, yeah,
Yeah. Well, it is what it is. It's a
hmm,
fantastic play
it's
of
fantastic.
is it a fantastic play? It's like if you combine all of the plays, all of the stories, all of the books that you've read, all of the fiction, it can't compare to what this is.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because even the audience is a part of the play. The
Wow.
audience and the play is the same illusion.
And now I see what it is when people say it's perfect.
Yeah.
So perfect.
Yeah.
Can't think it better. We can make it better. There's no better writer or actor than
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
Oh my, Emerson, you are such a treasure.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I love your work. This is amazing what you're doing.
Thank
You're an
you.
amazing flower, really. Spread the scent.
Yeah, I've always said this to people. If you want to share this, please go ahead, right? It's
I'd
I don't
love
have
to
any,
share that if
yeah,
I can
yeah,
somehow,
yeah.
I would love to share that.
There's this yeah, there's a few people now that are sharing, what I'm saying, and it's beautiful. But what I also suggest is that, when people share this, is just share this. It doesn't need anything else. It does
Mm,
not need whatever. It's just plain. It's just really
yeah.
getting direct to the point, because if it gets diluted with something else, then it becomes, but whatever, you know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
don't, I don't have it's
Yeah.
beautiful just to see people kind of like get
Yeah.
free from their entrapment or people that are depressed with some form of non-duality, get out
Yeah.
of that depression, or
Yeah.
anxious about seeking and all that kind of stuff, right? Yeah, so if you just let me know what I can do to help. um
Thank you.
Marcin is starting a TikTok. This guy that did one-on-one with me a long time ago. He's my friend now. And I
Oh,
said to him, whatever that you need to help out, he wants there's a passion that's brewing with him. And a few people
mhm.
too. There's this girl from Vancouver named Trina. And then there's a
Great.
few more people that
Oh,
are the difference with this one is I'm not an authority figure. I'm more like a
um,
cheerleader. Just
yeah, yeah, exactly. You are. You're always so happy about when people are like, oh. And I love everything simple.
yeah,
Like, really, at some point in my life, maybe I always felt like this. You don't need to blubber. And I hated at school when people put these big words. Oh, look at me. I have the
yeah,
big words. So what?
yeah,
And there's this amazing actor, a Bulgarian actor who actually blew my mind many years ago. One person on stage, a very simple person, very simple words, but they touch so deeply. And I always wanted that, which is be simple, be
yeah,
true, be easy and tr touch people's hearts, touch the truth, show them there's
yeah.
something true here. Don't try to put more words on their heads if they don't know what's going on
I'll make
anymore.
it into a pageantry,
Yeah.
right? What I'm talking about, right? It's just like
Yeah.
it just becomes so inaccessible for seekers. It's like
Yeah.
when everybody has to, you know, I guess it's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
the simplicity of it, the relatability. You know what? Because for quite a while, it has been so elusive for so many characters, and
Mm.
it's if, and this is just a story. If someone has figured this out in a way that does not require um, any kind of hierarchy, then just be plain about it. Like, because you know what, I can't help it when people keep on putting me in pedestals and everything, but I'm quick to destroy it.
Mm,
I make fun of it. Um, it's like when we were at the last retreat. This is really funny. Um, so here we were, kind of like I was doing one-on-one. So my last retreat's format is one-on-one, back to back to back one-on-ones, right? So I don't do the Q&A kind of thing. So
mm,
when I finally did the one-on-ones, I did kind of like just a short kind of like rules of, not really rules, but instructions on, we're gonna do one-on-ones. And I joked, I'm like, but where's my flowers?
yeah.
The moment,
Yeah.
because I always talk about it, the moment that there's a flower, you know what I'm saying, someone is facing an audience, that kind of thing, and everybody's looking at this character speaking, then
Yeah.
without even the intention, then there's a new authority figure. And then
Yeah, and
authority
there,
figure goes into travel of how important, this communication or whatever it
yeah.
is. When you can cut the crap, you know what I'm saying, and just be
Yeah,
authentic.
exactly.
Be simple, kind of like what you're saying. And that's okay too if they want to do that. That's awesome. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a rebel kind
Totally.
of character here too, right?
Yeah,
Because I've
there's
seen through it. Come on, you know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
So my chair was lower than everybody else, so people were looking down at me when we're having the one-on-ones. It was perfect, perfect.
But that's amazing, right? Because it's something else. It's
It's
not what
become
the
so serious when you go to these meetings or these satsangs. The room shushes. You know what I'm saying? When you walk in, and there's this reverence and respect right away for the speaker and the teacher, and
yeah.
or the
It's
Zen
kind of
master or something.
scary, isn't it?
It's kind of
Scary.
scary. Yeah, yeah. And
Yeah.
when the simplicity is that every character is just a play. Someone's
Yeah.
taking their character really seriously as a speaker or a teacher.
Yeah. Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
if you know what I mean, right? So
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So the end of seeking is here and now, and not anywhere else.
Yeah.
Not in the next, not in the past. And again, if you just take away even that statement, it's about the subtraction, not the addition.
Mm-mm. I love that, the
Yeah,
subtraction.
yeah. Well, I'm gonna stop the recording here, Moani.